Hey, so it's a little late and I'm just out walking the dog, but I'm just getting home from our small group tonight, and we were together reflecting on the sermon from Sunday, this idea that generosity is really what's supposed to guide our path in the world. It's what shapes us and directs our steps and leads us into everything that God imagines for us. But there's this really interesting question that came up. When is generosity too much? When does generosity, like all good things in our life, become toxic and start to work against us? And I think one of the things that we settled on was this idea that generosity, like anything, can be misshaped and misguided. That generosity can actually become transactional for us. When you think you are being generous, but deep down, somewhere inside, you are being driven by a desire to earn somebody's approval or to win their love from them, even if your generosity is motivated by a desire to please God in the sense of getting God's love that you already have offered to you, then generosity becomes transactional and we lose the point of it. It's the same thing that happens when we give out of guilt. We see a sad story, we see an ad on TV that pulls at our heartstrings, and we pull out our wallet and we give. Well, what that does is it lessens our guilt. It makes us feel better about ourselves, but it turns what should be a moment of generosity into a transaction that we purchase and we buy. And what that does is it steals from us everything that generosity is meant to offer to us. And so absolutely, generosity can be toxic. It can turn against you when your motives allow it to become a consumer-oriented purchase. And so as you think about your generosity, you think about the ways that you are guided in your steps through the world. Imagine the ways that your generosity flows from an overabundance and not from a sense of transaction.